Last week, you might have seen that Anthropic launched something called Claude for Small Business. The pricing got cheaper. The pitch was aimed at owners instead of engineers, and the post got over 500 upvotes on Hacker News. It's a good product, but Claude by itself is one part of seven. There are six other things that have to be working around Claude before Claude can actually run your business. I'm going to walk through all six. They group into three pairs, and each pair does a different job. The first pair is about surviving failure. The first part is a queue. When you call Claude, it gives you an answer once and then forgets. If something interrupts the call, like your laptop closing or the network dropping, the work's lost. A queue is where you write down the job before it runs. If something goes wrong, the job's still there waiting. You can build a queue with a tool like Cloud Tasks if you have engineers, or with something as simple as an Airtable row with a status column. The point is that the job lives somewhere safe before Claude touches it. The second part is a retry policy. Sometimes the model returns garbage, sometimes the network blips. A good policy tries 3 times, waiting a little longer between each try. 1 second, then two, then four. If it fails 3 times in a row, the system stops and tells the person. 3 is the number most teams settle on. If you let it retry forever, your bill runs away. If you only try once, every small blip becomes a failure. The second pair is about safety. The third part is the difference between a soft block and a hard block. A soft block is a temporary problem, like Claude saying you hit your rate limit. The right answer is to wait a minute and try again. A hard block is a permanent problem, like a customer record with a broken email address. The right answer is to stop and tell a person. Most teams treat both kinds the same way, which is why their AI workflows wake them up at 2 in the morning when the right answer was just to wait. The fourth part is an idempotency guard. In plain language, an idempotency guard makes sure the same job doesn't run twice. Sometimes the same email arrives in your inbox twice because the email service glitched. Without a guard, your AI fires twice and the customer gets 2 follow-ups. The guard is one column in your database. It stores a fingerprint of every input. Before the AI runs, the system checks, have I already processed this one? If yes, skip it. The third pair is about making the workflow something you can actually trust. The fifth part is a source of truth lock. Claude can read data from many systems and write back to all of them. If you let it write everywhere, within a quarter, you end up with several versions of the same information and they stop agreeing with each other. Pick one system to be the official record. Maybe that's your CRM, maybe Notion, maybe Airtable. Everything else just displays what's in that one official place. The sixth part is an audit row. Every time the AI does something, it writes one line to a log that a normal person can read in about 30 seconds. The line says what time it happened, what triggered it, what input it used, what output it produced, and whether it worked. Without this log, you can't debug when something breaks, you can't trust that the system kept running while you weren't watching, and you can't ever hand the workflow off to a teammate. To recap the six: queue, retry policy, soft block versus hard block rule, idempotency guard, source of truth lock, and audit row. Survive failure, make safe, make inspectable. If you don't have all six, what you have isn't yet a system that runs on its own. It's a tool that needs you in the loop every time. The easiest one to build first is the queue. An Airtable table, a status column, about an hour of setup. Start there this week and see what you learn.